Om Asato Ma Satgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. O Mother, hold our hand, take us across from unreal to real, from darkness of ignorance to the light of the wisdom, from death to immortality. Om Peace, Peace, Peace. Welcome, Jai Guru. Salutations to the Divine Mother, to the Guru Devas, to the gods and goddesses of all religion. We start the 2025 and everywhere you will hear Happy New Year and Happy New Year. I was just reflecting 2024 Christmas time onwards that why is it that our great masters of the world, so-called the children of God, we all are children of God, but those who are called Son of God, like Jesus Christ, why did he have to suffer so much? And look at the Messiah, like messenger of God is the Messiah, is let's say Muhammad, or let's say Guru Nanak Ji, or Mahavir Jain, or Ravana Maharshi, or Paramahansa Ramakrishna, or Vivekananda, walked all through the country barefoot. Ramakrishna suffered from throat cancer towards the end of his life. Jesus Christ's neck was chopped off even after crucifixion when he died. The Romans didn't want to take a chance. And yet, Mary Magdalene, when she took the body with the help of some of the others there, took it to the cave and she covered with the clothes, the severed head, blood, body put together. And next day, when she came at the Easter Sunday, Good Friday, he was crucified. And Easter Sunday, he resurrected himself and walked again. Why did this suffer was this much? So this, while asking this question, it came to my mind. Have you ever given a gift to someone and have taken it back? Sounds funny, no? But yes, what has happened is, you and I have been, because of the strong education of the Western world, aligned ourselves with this physical presence of the body and with a name and a mind, which is, I say, me, and my gender and my age and my social position and political standing or political alignment. I'm a BJP, I'm a Congress, I'm a Shiv Sena, whatever. We just align ourselves with this concept and the body and the name because of the Western education. So this gift which I'm talking about, unfortunately unknown to us, our parents and you young parents are giving it to our children, bringing onto this earth a beautiful soul, a gift of God. Have you ever thought of it? When you're blessed with a daughter or a son, you have a gift from God, nature, depending on what you believe. Have you ever thought that what you make out of that daughter or the son in the next 20, 30 years of time is your gift back to God or nature, whatever you believe, to this universe? Isn't it a wonderful thought? Now, the gift that you've given and taken it back, what does that mean? See, you and I have been given this powerful gift of the nature. Not just a body of a girl or a boy. And growing up, that girl in the body, everything is changing, changing. The body is changing, the mind is changing, the intellect is changing. The more and more education we do from kindergarten to then the junior college and the senior college and the specializations, mind is changing, intelligence is changing, memory is changing, feelings are changing, and because of which ego, my identity is changing. So what is the message? Message is very simple. During this 2025, that do we truly align to who we really are? Our parents are not guiding us to the gift that they brought into this earth, this universe, this nature, is the wonderful spirit within, the soul within. And our education has been aligned with the intellect and the memory. Look at all the education of the world, all kind, doctor, engineer, IT, IIT, MIT, or Harvard, Stanford, whatever. It is intelligence, intellect, with which you understand and memorize, and then application. That is your education. Write it down with the memory, isn't it? But the education which is supposed to bring from within you, the you from within you, is the gift of the parent which was given to the children, but the parent unknowingly aligned ourselves with our body and the mind. How do you do that? Just think. You see it happening. Vedant Kuthe and Vedant smile. And everybody said, Vedant smile, Vedant smile. What does that mean? Right from the babyhood, Vedant is being told this is Vedant. And look, 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 Vedant will fall down. And look, 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 Vedant is walking. And we think, I am that body. And I am that mind. And I am that girl or the boy. And as we grow up, this is not who we are. We are that powerful gift, which is the nature, which is God's gift. So what we need to do in this 2025 is to align ourselves. And why is this? I talked about the suffering of the Jesus Christ and Muhammad, the Paramahansa, or Vivekananda, or Ramana Maharshi, or Guru Nanak, Guru Govind, all the great masters, Mahavir, Jain, Buddha, sacrifice. Why did they all suffer? Have you realized, though they did suffer, Jesus Christ suffered so much. Did you know, by the way, and there are enough evidence today, including in, if you go to FDII, Film Division Institute of India, has made a film on this, that Jesus Christ came to India and lived in Srinagar. And there are lots of books. Come and visit me sometime, we'll share, there's lots of books, including Paramahansa Yogananda has written 2 solid books. I have got it here, just like Bhagavad Gita, the resurrection of Christ. Now, notice, though they suffered, the world has forgetting them, they're following their footsteps. So in other words, the message is, if you're suffering to 2024 or currently 2025, don't let it bother you. Remember, this too shall pass. It will pass. And you need to hold on and keep on working. What is the message? 18 karat gold piece. You're happy with 18 karat, or would you like it to be 24 karat? And you have to put it in a fire. You have to beat it. You need that gold medal, Olympic, or the chess championship. You have to work. You need that academic excellence. You need to work. So there is work, work, and work that you need to do with what? Not just the mind and the intellect, but stilling yourself, going towards the truth. So the discovery, the purpose of the human birth is to get attuned with that power within. And which is this power? You see, we've forgotten it. And this is why Vedanta is so important. Veda is the knowledge. Anta it's not just end of all knowledge. Normal meaning of anta is the end. No? There are two beautiful meanings by the Vedantis come out with. One anta is if the cutting edge of a sword, of a knife is anta, meaning the knowledge which cuts through all ignorance. Asatoma sadkavaya, take us from unreal to real. That is one meaning. And the other is siddhanta, meaning the supreme knowledge which will take you across that you're not a body. Mano buddhi chitta ahankar na aham, Shankaracharya say. Chidananda rupaham, shivoham, shivoham. And you will see that as you keep meditating, and you will find that wonderful journey will take place. You know, this discussion was taking place in Harvard, America's Harvard, in Harvard Divinity School. David Clooney was coordinating, a professor who teaches Bhagavad Gita, an American gentleman teaching Bhagavad Gita. And the discussion was, how many attain that enlightenment, like Buddha, like Paramahansa, like Vivekananda, or Param Ramana Maharshi, or Mahavir Jain? These are some of the names you and I know have attained enlightenment. How many attain? So why should we all try? Where is the need to go and practice meditation and suffering and dieting and fasting and waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning? A beautiful statement I read the other day. If you do not wake up before the sun rises, the sun will never rise in your life, in your horizon. Meaning the brilliance of the sunlight, meaning the brilliance that the world would see would not arise if you don't wake up before sunrise. So, it's nice to wake up. Why should we all do all that? This was the discussion going on in Harvard. So, the answer were given threefold. One is whether you want it or not. As per Vedanta, everybody will be enlightened. And you will progressively. And as per Vedanta, which believes in Hinduism and many other religions believes in multiples of birth, that you will be born again and again and again till the time you attain oneness. In other words, you realize, you become Buddha. What is Buddha? Buddha means the one who knows. You will realize that I know who I am. I'm not the body. I'm something else. That is one message came out in the discussion. Second, that during the spiritual journey, as you take off, the journey to understand not just intellect, academic education, and memory to application and write down an exam and pass and get good marks, not just that, but discovering the power from within which allows, you see, you and I say, I saw it, I tasted it, I had fun with it, I played with it, I learned that skill. Everything, including mind, the eyes, the ear, the brain, the body, the motor coordination, the objects around this universe, everything in this universe is because of that one thing. Ekam Sat, Bahuda Vidanti. That's one Sat is within you. So what is the 2025 message? Message is that suffering, whatever it is taking you across to something much higher, much better. And you will. And yet, then, the answer to that second question in the Harvard, what else is there to do? All if you do, just eat, sleep, and be merry and watch TV, soon enough you will get bored. Have you realized? Supposing you love shopping, shopping, shopping. You keep doing shopping. You notice you get bored shopping, shopping. I know some of you are saying, I never get bored. You will. You will. Or eating pav bhaji, or Kentucky Fried Chicken, or pizza. Notice, supposing I give you 10 pizza and say, come on, I bought it for you. You'll say, really? You're so happy. And you eat half. I say, come on, I bought it for you. Eat little more. So you, out of respect, take little more. I say, come on, I bought it for you, 10 of them. He said, I can't eat 10. I said, come on, please. So you take one more. Maybe finish one pizza. I said, come on, eat some more. Now you will run from there. Sleep. How many times have you noticed some of you have spent through slept. And when you woke up in the evening and you said, my God, my whole day is spoiled. Didn't you get that feeling? So any physical enjoyment, drugs or shopping or smoking or drinking or any pleasure, you will find you will eventually get sick of it. But this is one ananda, which is getting connected to who I really am. Through how? Through experience. So this truth, once you do it, you will realize what else is there to do in the life. And while you're doing it, go ahead, continue to do work. You don't have to run up to mountain Himalaya. Vivekananda is saying, those who run up to the mountain Himalayas and keep on taking God's name, leaving family, samsara, their responsibilities down onto they have missed the boat. They've missed their journey. Their journey has become futile. And those who plunge in headlong in the samsara and the vanities of life, Vivekananda says, they too have missed the boat. So then what should you do? Divinize your life. And what is divinize your life? Vivekananda's word. Manifest that divinity from within, that power within, that awareness of who am I, consciousness, which is what making you, I'm talking to you, how it's listening to me, how are you seeing me on the screen? Because you're conscious. Supposing you were deep sleep, you were unconscious or in coma in the hospital, you can't see me, isn't it? We don't realize it that way. Because we have become unconscious of the consciousness. This is what it means that have you ever given a gift to someone but taken it back? That gift is that consciousness brought into this earth. But our parents, much that they loved us, they were not aware of how to take it across to become aware of Aham Brahmasmi, Main Hi Brahma Hu. Tat Tvam Asi. Shwetaketu, this is what Angirath, the Guru, is telling Shwetaketu. You are that. 9 times in Chandogya Upanishad. Wonderful message. Now, let me touch upon, there are 3 truths and criterias for the truth. The first one is the testimonial of, say, Bhagavad Gita, Quran, Bible, Guru Granth Sahib, or Mahabir Jain's book. And they serve as a working hypothesis. You know, they give you kind of a believe in the book. It is given in the scriptures because Guru had said so. The faith. But it's very difficult when you meet people like Sam Harris and Donald Diggins. You know, these are all great atheists of the world. They will smother in you. They won't believe. You say, I had this vision of Mother Kali, and they will say, yeah, you got a little brain tumor, and that tumor is the one which is, you know, a long time back, I started, when I am sitting, I could hear lots of people talking. And when I asked around people, can't you hear people talking? And they started looking at me funnily, what's gone wrong with this guy? Eventually, they took me for an MRI. I did an audiometry test. In the audiometry test, they didn't find anything. And then I asked the ENT surgeon, a good friend of mine, I asked him, why am I hearing all this? And he asked all these doctor students, why is he hearing like that? And everybody said, lesion in the brain. Lesion in the brain meaning I got a brain tumor. And later on, I read it in Bhagavad Gita. It is written down at this state of the devotee's journey, he will hear Pranabhani, and a lot of things. What is thinking in your mind, you can hear it from people. So as you proceed, you'll get connected. These are power from that inside consciousness, that awareness. This is one difficulty of that truth which is written on the book and believe in it. Second is positive reasoning that seeks to separate the essentials from non-essentials. This is the second way of finding truth. Logical discussion, what is essential truth, it takes it away from non-essential. And the third is what is Advaita Vedanta is talking, what Vivekananda said, and what Shankaracharya talked about, and what great gurus of the world talk about. Experience it. So if you experience it, there is no doubt that I have the light within, because I see the light. I have that light, and this light is that light. It's like, it is compared in a Vedanta like the sunlight. Sunlight falls on dirty something on the street. I often talk about it. Sunlight doesn't get dirty. Have you ever thought of it this way? That sunlight falls on pitcher of wine, whiskey, beer. It doesn't get drunk. Sunlight falls on holy river, Ganga, Narmada. It doesn't become holy. It is always detached, always pure, always holy. And that's who you truly are. You're not your body, not your name, not your form, not your. This three must point to the same conclusion. That is the spiritual truth written in the books, and then the reasoning through essential to non-essential, and the realization of the truth. They all must take us to the same one truth. Ekam Sat Bahuda Vidanti. And most people at times, they will refuse to understand it and ignore it. So let me tell you a little story and end today's session of the 2nd of January 2025, Thursday. You know, in the marketplace, their flower lady, the utensil, the banya, the fisher, the mutton, everybody goes down, and you'll find even today in many parts of India, these are Friday market, Sunday market. And when they were going back, end of the day, everybody did the selling, and suddenly a huge dark stormy cloud appeared and strong wind started blowing. And the fisherwoman who had the fish, some left over on her head, and flower woman who had lots of still flower in her head, the flower lady said to the fisherwoman, why do you want to go back all the way to your home? You come and spend the night at my place, and it will be okay in the morning, and then you can go after eating your breakfast and go and have dinner with me tonight and stay there. The fisherwoman was very happy and joyful and said, accepted the hospitality and went. And they put the fisher that basket, because the cats and rats will come in. So they put it into, they do that in the villages. They put it in a angoti and they pull it, and the rope pulls it up. So it is now up in the sky against the roof, so that the cat can't get into it. The fisherwoman put the net up there, and her basket was gone up. At night, that house is a flower woman's house, filled with fragrance of flower. And the fisher lady, she just tossing and turning and tossing and turning. And the flower lady said, what happened to you? She said, I don't know, I just can't sleep. So flower lady said, what should I do? She's concerned, she's a guest. He said, no, nothing, it's okay, I will sleep. So she got a little tea or something and go to sleep now. But fisherwoman can't. And eventually fisherwoman said, with your permission, can I bring my fish basket down? So she said, what will you do? She said, I just want it. And she brought it down and she put her head on top of the fish basket, and now she snored to sleep. Many of us are very happy with our life like this. Reflect, think about it. Don't make your 2025 and the next 100 years. Make it joyful. What else is there in life other than have the blessings of the divine, the mother, the God, the Christ, the Allah, or Jehovah, whichever name you like to. Supreme reality, Advaita Vedanta, awareness, consciousness. What else is there? Become aware of who you are. And my prayers for you, not joy, not happiness, and not get abundance and affluence and, you know, unboundedness. Not that. I would say my prayer for each one of you to be complete, attain, fulfill this, and complete your mission. Mission for life, be complete and be fulfilled. Jai Guru.